that time for all it's worth, and because it's not their house, will probably do a pretty shabby job. Next, you could try buying off-the-shelf solar panels, batteries, and equipment. Doing that will cost you at least $1,500 for a good system. But you know what? Without the right know-how on how to install your equipment and how to get it all to work together, the odds are you'll end up with a very expensive lawn ornament. A bunch of expensive equipment that never quite worked right, wasn't installed right, and causes you more headache than it solves. Let me ask you this. When it really comes down to it, this isn't even about dollars and cents. It's about power, control, and security for you and your family. And I'm not even sure you can put a price on that. How much is it worth to you to know that your family is disaster-proof in so many ways? And how are you going to feel years from now when electricity prices continue to skyrocket, knowing that you could have opted out of paying obnoxious rates for power but chose not to? The regular retail price of the Power for Home system is just $99.97, which everybody who's actually used the program tells me is a total steal. Why? Well, just think about it for a second. How many hundreds or thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars have you wasted over the years paying out the nose to the electric company? Like I said earlier in this video, when I started using the Power for Home system, I saw an immediate 74% drop in my electric bill, which made my wife really happy. And within 2 months, I was actually getting money back from the electric company because my surplus energy was feeding the grid. But what if you don't get those results? I don't see why you wouldn't, but what the heck? What if you only drop your monthly electric bill by 50%? Heck, what if you only drop it 20%? Even if you only drop your electric bill by a measly 25 or 30 bucks a month, that's over $300 in the next year, over $1,500 over the next 5 years, and thousands for as long as you live in your house. And 25 or 30 bucks a month is nothing. You could just use one trick from the manual and forget everything else and save that much. And that's without even going into how much more your home is going to be worth after you install this system. You could easily add $10,000 to the sale price of your home, which should make $97 seem like the total bargain it is. But you know what? I want to make this a real falling off a log decision for you, and I want you to experience for yourself how easy this actually is. Last year, I decided to run a sale on the Power for Home system where I offered a 30% discount on the program and offered it for just $69.97. But because you've watched this far through this video, because I can tell you're really serious about this, I want to go one better for you. I want to offer you the full Power for Home system families all over the country are raving about, plus all the bonuses valued together at $198.85 for just $49.97 if you act right now. But I'm not done. See, I really want you to know that you can trust me here. I can't do this for everybody, and I'll have to take this down soon. But if you act right now, I'll also give you lifetime premium support membership. Listen, no matter how hard I work to make the Power for Home the most complete and easy-to-follow system it can be, there are always going to be questions and particular situations that come up that we just can't cover in the material. That's why I want to give you my personal email address and the address of my support team. If you ever have any question about creating your own electricity, or if you ever feel like anything is unclear, simply send us an email and we'll bend over backwards to make sure you get the information and the guidance you need. That means you're never out in the cold and can rest easy knowing you'll be taken care of when you grab Power for Home today. And all you have to do to get started and experience real results for yourself is click the big shiny Add to Cart button below. If you've watched this far into this video, you can probably already feel how much simpler and easy this is than anything you've ever seen before. And I bet you can imagine how it's going to feel next time a storm comes rolling through your town, blowing over trees and knocking out power lines, to know that you and your family will be sitting warm and safe and happy while everybody else is huddling around candles and shivering through the night. All you have to do to get off the grid, kick your power addiction, and even help save the planet is click the Add to Cart button below. You simply enter your credit card information in our secure payment processor on the next page, and we'll get the complete program out to you. And you'll lock in the special discount price on the full program now, before I have to raise it. And here's why. This is basically free. Actually, it's better than free. Listen, I know money might be tight for you right now, and I want you to feel 100% confident about grabbing the Power for Home system today. That's why I'm going to go out on a limb here and offer you my 100% satisfaction, you'll cut your power bill or you don't pay guarantee. Here's how it works. Simply click the Add to Cart button below. Grab your copy of the Power for Home program, dig into the material, read the easy-to-follow manuals, watch the videos like over 102,000 people across the country have before you. Use this stuff. If you aren't 100% satisfied, if you don't believe with all of your heart that using this simple system will save you money and help you and your family become truly safe and energy independent at any time for the next 2 months, simply let me know, and I'll refund your tiny investment right away with no questions asked. Listen, the way I was raised is to do right by people, and I personally don't believe I deserve your money unless I over-deliver on my promises and unless you get astonishing results. Plus, I know from experience and from the over 102,000 folks who have used the Power for Home system and seen the meter on their electric bill run backwards that you're going to be thrilled with this program, that you're going to be amazed at how easy it is to get off the grid and create the power you and your family need, at how easy it is to help our country get off its oil addiction, and at how much money you save each and every month on your power bill. If you're like most folks who grab Power for Home, this system will more than pay for itself the very first month you use it, which is why I'm willing to be so generous with my guarantee and give you 2 full months to make up your mind about whether or not this program is for you. Plus, just to sweeten the pot even more, for the next 100 people who take action and grab Power for Home, I'll personally reach into my own pocket and pay for expedited shipping for you, though you'll only pay for regular slow shipping, normally priced at $14.85, so you'll get the full program as fast as humanly possible. Again, all you have to do to get started is click the big shiny inviting Add to Cart button below, and we'll rush the full Power for Home program to you right away. But you really do have to act now. I'm selling the complete Power for Home program plus all the bonuses for just $49.97 now as a market test. But I'm probably going to have to raise the price and maybe even double it in the near future. See, my friends and I have a little bet going, and if I lose, you'll lose too. They keep telling me that at $49.97, Power for Home is too cheap, and the people aren't going to believe that they can get such incredible results for less than you pay for your kid to get a new video game, which means I might have to raise the price and charge everyone else more just to get this out to as many folks as possible. But you can still grab Power for Home at the drastically discounted price if you act right now. Listen, I don't want to pressure you here, but you've got a really simple choice to make. Right now, as you watch this video, you're at a crossroads. That's going to affect not just your bank account, but your happiness, your security, and the safety of your family for years to come. And when you think about it, you've really just got 3 options. 1, do nothing. Let this video end. Leave this site behind and keep feeling like you're going to have a heart attack every time you open up your electric bill. Keep acting like a power Nazi around the house, constantly worrying about every last watt of power. Keep sweating your ways through the summers and freezing your way through the winters, all because you want to save a few bucks. Keep contributing to the problem, gobbling up our natural resources and keeping us addicted to foreign sources of power. 2, take what you learned today and try to figure out your own system for creating real power for your home. Honestly, you can try this, but I can tell you from experience that it's really not a good idea. Heck, I've worked in the power business my whole adult life, and it still took me months of work and research to figure out how to create a system that would actually save me money. Now, let me ask you a question. Would you rather reinvent the wheel every time you leave the house, or would you rather just climb into your car and get where you're going? It took me a lot of time and effort and energy and work to create the Power for Home system, to test it, and to make sure that even non-technical folks like my brother could follow it and use it. And it's way too easy to mess this up and spend a lot of money while you're experimenting. Buy the wrong kind of panel or forget a particular part, and you'll end up with a really fancy lawn ornament that doesn't generate a single watt. And then there's option 3. Let me take all the risk for you. Do what over 102,000 folks have already done. Grab your copy of Power for Home system and start generating power for you and your family in shockingly little time. Like I said, the price of the Power for Home system will be going up soon. If you leave this site and come back later, it's likely you'll be forced to pay double the low discounted price I'm offering you today. And with my generous 60-day guarantee, there's really no way you can lose. Just click the big Add to Cart button that you see below. You'll be brought right to our secure order page and will be able to grab your copy of the Power for Home system plus all the bonuses at a whopping discount right away. Like I said, the price of the Power for Home system has to go up soon.